Welcome to Same Cast Different Day podcast. I am your host, Martel Roland. Tina Marie's still out. She will be due in 7 weeks, so I'm so excited that she's going to be having her baby in 7 weeks, and I can't wait for this baby to come out so I can judge this baby, if I can figure out a name for the baby, because you know I come up with a name for everybody. How you doing, Tina Marie? So in this episode of the podcast, you know what? So it's crazy. So I had hurt my arm over the weekend at work. Well, last weekend, something like that. And so I had took some time off for it to heal, and took an extra 3 days off for it to heal. And so the first day I had to go for work, I get a text message asking if I quit. I said, well, can't let your arm heal without it quit. And then Baby Bop finally decided to bring her little bald-headed self back to work. And when that heifer bring her bald-headed self back to work finally, she texted me talking about everybody talking about I quit. Like, how come everybody just automatically assume that you quit your job? I don't understand that. I did not quit. Okay, I have a little split on my arm right here. It stops me from being able to use my arm so much. So, oh hey Baby Bop, I was just talking about your bald-headed self. So it stopped me from being able to use my arm so much, like I can't really rotate it or anything of that nature. So that is why I've been out. Oh, look, it's Dentures. Hey, Dentures, how you doing? A.K.A. Adrian, A.K.A. Anthony Baxter. If y'all gonna find him on Facebook. Because what you mean? Because you ain't been at work since. So Baby Bop on Facebook Live fussing at me. Y'all talking about I ain't been at work. Well, she ain't been at work. This F ain't been at work in 3 months. This heifer worked 2 days in the last 3 months, but didn't want to fuss at somebody about not being at work. Just saying. But anyways, so yeah, they was at work talking about thinking I quit. I didn't quit. I got injured. I went to oh hey Rose, how you doing, Rose? I went to urgent care on Monday, and she took me off from work. Okay. And I was supposed to go back to work today, but today's my scheduled day off. So now I do not go back to work until November 6th. How y'all doing? For those of y'all who wanted to know. And speaking of, so there's been so much going on, and I'm about to tell the drama of a certain hospital. So a certain hospital made the headlines. A doctor went to JS Online to basically tell that a certain hospital was not doing what they were supposed to do to keep their patients and visitors safe from COVID-19. Oh, I love you too, Rose. Oh, hey, I'll first say Latasha. Latasha, how you doing? Dime bag in the house. So yeah, so this doctor went to JS Online. He did not want his name to be put in the newspaper, but so this certain hospital was not doing their job to keep their patients safe. They were how can I put it? So basically, they were relying on a app, and for people to go into this app and mark whether they got symptoms or not, and, you know, a lot of people wasn't doing it, me included, was not doing it, and so basically, there was an outbreak of COVID-19 on one of the floors, and this is all public records. Just saying, it was an outbreak on COVID-19 on one of the floors, and now they wanted to take all these necessary precautions. Like I think I went in, it was this Saturday. And that's the first time I had my temperature taken going through the door at work on Saturday. So I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, anyway, so I'm like, it's a little bit too late for that. No numbers are very high already, so it's a little bit too late for that. The hospital could have been a reason why we did have a uptick in coronavirus cases. I'm just saying. So I blame it on the hospital. What y'all think? I mean, it sounded like it was pretty much their fault. I mean, really just relying on the app to see if people were sick. Like, how many people's gonna say they sick and then get sent home? Oh no, no, because even if you test positive at this hospital, if you don't test, even if you do test positive, but yet you're asymptomatic and don't show any symptoms, you're still forced to work. Excuse me, instead of quarantining, which means how safe is the hospital really? Is what I wanted to know. And wait, I need water. How safe is really the hospital? And then on top of that, the management. Oh my God, the management. So the management was so bad that they had a supervisor quit without even putting in a 2-week notice. Just quit. He was like, you know what? Sunday is my last day, and quit, just like that. And I don't blame him. And for that supervisor to come to me and be like, I don't know how you did this for 6 years here. And I say, And I said, you know what? It takes a lot of hell raising. You know, I have raised a lot of hell there over the years. Some people would say, although I wouldn't say that it was a lot of hell, just a tad bit of hell. You know, just a tad bit. You know, because sometimes you gotta act the fool there to get results, and you know that's one of the things I did. But the management was so bad that they really forced a supervisor to just quit, basically, and they don't really listen. Like when people come in and have great ideas on how to improve and yet save money for the company, but when you have a certain person that's in charge and they feel like all their ideas is better and basically your ideas are not going to work, that's ideas. Your ideas is not going to work, then yeah, and like, but why would somebody want to stay and work under those type of conditions? I mean, that's just horrible. Although, like I said, I just raise hell. And at the end of the day, I eventually get what I want. So, baby Bob, how is things going there? You know, I keep trying to. Did they put my transfer through? Because you know, I don't really don't want to go back to a certain place. It's so upsetting. It's and then, oh hey, Kami, how's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you in ages. We need to catch up because we haven't. I haven't seen you in ages. So yeah, who No, you have not been at work. You lying heifer. You do not. Don't bald headed heifer talking about she been at work. So I am still getting 9,999,000 voicemail. So not voicemails, text messages about voting. I'm so happy that this is about to be over. I'm sick of it. Stop it. Hopefully, what's today is October 29th of this recording, and by the time you hear this, the election will be over. But anyways, I'm so tired of it. I don't want to. And then on top of that, I was so tired of seeing slow the testing down. Make sure y'all put that in. You know the thing. Y'all gotta make sure y'all slow the testing down. Yeah, I'm just sick of it. And Baby Bop is still acting like she's doing some work. Baby Bop, go do some work. Quit watching. Go do some work. Kami, well, when is the next time we can meet up to do this? Because, like, it's been lonely, buddy. It's been very, very lonely. I'm just saying. So, like I said, I did vote absentee. I did absentee voting. Make sure that you vote. Did y'all go vote? I voted. Make sure you go vote for governor. Baby Bop, you know you don't like the only thing you vote for is president. You one of those people who only vote for president. I have to put you out there. Just saying. And for the supervisor that I was talking about, hopefully I will be able to get him to get on the podcast. Not really talk about what happened, but what's next for him. Because in my personal opinion, after talking with this certain supervisor who quit, who quit his job, I think that he should open up a business as like a consultant or something. Because he is like, when I actually talk to him, it's actually pretty damn smart. If you know what I mean. I, Girl, we work on the same flow every day, which means I don't know what you do. I'm pretty sure Rose, when you see Rose today, she'll be talking about you. Actually, I got to come up there today because I got to pick up my inhaler. So I will actually be up there today, bald headed heifer. So, anyways, I'm going to end this episode right here before I have to punch Baby Bop in her bald headed face. So I want to thank you all for listening to this episode. And don't forget, you can find this episode on all streaming platforms. And don't forget to leave a review right down there. And then don't forget to, if you would listen to this on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave us a 5-star review because that would be very, very helpful. And you can follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at SCDD Podcast. And then you also find the Facebook on, you can find the crap, Baby Bop, I'm trying to do this and read your comment. I'm not coming to see you. And then make sure that you can also find this podcast on the podcast page, Facebook page on Facebook, same as Different Day Podcast. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Martell Rollins. So I want to thank you all for listening, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in on Facebook Live. And see you next week.